Hi, I'm Ryan McCallister, head gardener here at Martha Stewart's farm. Even though it's late summer, it's still not too late to plant more vegetables in your garden. Seeds right now will grow very quickly if you choose the right varieties and plant them in the correct way. In this bed, I'm going to plant carrot seeds in the traditional row method. I've strung a line across to make my row straight, and I've dug a trench all the way across. The bed is wide enough for 3 trenches, which I've done. The first bed that I have here, I'm going to plant in the traditional row method. Carrot seeds are pretty tiny, so what I do is I sprinkle a few in my hands, put them in a container, and the amount of carrot seeds I have, I use about the same amount of sand and mix it in. This adds some bulk to it, and it keeps the seeds from being planted too close together and you having too thick of a row. Dump some in your hand, and in the mix it's about half sand, half carrot seeds, and you just sprinkle them in. Carrots don't need to be planted very deep, maybe 1/4 to 1/2 inch, so my trough isn't really that deep. Carrots need a little bit of space, so this bed's wide enough for me to do 3 rows. After you have your rows planted, you just need to cover them. Carrots don't really need much coverage, so you just take a little rake and just lightly cover the seed. This second bed that I'm going to plant here, I'm going to use the broadcasting method. This method is better for items like arugula, lettuce greens, things that can grow very close together, that you grow quickly and that you just cut off in big chunks. I have a package of mixed lettuce greens here. Broadcasting is really easy. Literally, you just evenly spread it over the entire bed. It doesn't matter if they're too close. You don't really need to have sand or anything because they're not really going to be growing for that much time before you harvest them. After you finish sprinkling all the seeds on the bed, take your rake. It's usually easier if you turn the rake upside down like this so you don't disturb too much. And then just go over and then just lightly cover. After you have the whole bed evened out, the last thing you need to do is put a label on what you've planted. So even this late in the season, you can use one of the 2 seed planting methods, the row method like I did on the carrots in that bed, or the broadcast method like I did on the greens in this bed, in order to extend your summer harvest.